Have you ever opened your phone to find Donald Trump's name suddenly exploding across every social platform, search engine, and news outlet with one chilling question? Was Donald Trump the target of an assassination? That very question flooded the American digital landscape overnight, creating a tidal wave of speculation, concern, outrage, and confusion, as millions tried to make sense of what was real and what was just rumor. But before panic takes over, let's pull back the curtain and dig deep into the facts, the timeline, the psychology, and the culture that allowed such a sensational claim to trend faster than verified news. It all started when obscure forums began circulating alleged leaks and cryptic posts suggesting security threats against Trump. But what amplified it to mass hysteria was a now viral TikTok video showing shaky footage of a motorcade pause combined with ominous music, pulling in millions of views within hours and triggering a storm of reaction videos, conspiracy threads, and copycat uploads. What's more alarming is how platforms like X, formerly Twitter, Reddit, and YouTube Shorts further escalated this wildfire by allowing sensational tags and unverified accounts to rise to the top of trending charts, fueling the chaos. But how does something so unsubstantiated explode so quickly in a country that supposedly values free press and informed citizenship? The answer lies in the fractured media trust that plagues the US today. Americans are not just clicking for truth anymore, they're clicking for emotional validation, for political ammunition, and in many cases, for entertainment masked as news. This wave of Trump assassination rumors tapped into deep fears on both ends of the political spectrum. His supporters feared foul play and suppression, while his critics suspected yet another stage-managed stunt or distraction. But regardless of political views, the sudden virality exposed just how vulnerable American discourse is to viral manipulation. Several well-followed accounts began pushing images showing security personnel looking tense at a recent rally, sparking even more speculation. Then came the voice recordings, AI-generated snippets claiming to be insider leaks about threats on Trump's life, which turned out to be deepfakes but still racked up hundreds of thousands of views before being debunked. And yet, even after being debunked, the damage was done. The idea had already planted itself in the national consciousness. Why do Americans fall so fast for these kinds of viral scares? It's not just curiosity, it's a cultural craving for high-stakes drama, for underdog heroism, for fear narratives that validate existing biases. The rumor wasn't about facts, it was about how the American mind is wired to respond when a familiar figure like Trump is dropped into a suspenseful, even life-threatening storyline. And let's be honest, Trump is no stranger to attention, controversy, or allegations. But assassination rumors take things to an entirely new level. So where's the Secret Service in all of this? Official sources made no public comments on any real threat, and no mainstream outlet confirmed any actual incident. Yet the silence fueled even more paranoia, as if absence of denial equaled quiet confirmation. Analysts suggest this is a classic example of information vacuum exploitation, when lack of immediate clarity leads the public to fill in the blanks with their own fears or fantasies. But what about the families who see these rumors and panic? What about the global perception of a country where assassination rumors can trend as easily as celebrity gossip? The ripple effect is enormous. Stocks waver, foreign headlines spread second-hand hysteria, and trust in official communication continues to erode. Some even compared this moment to past instances of political rumor-mongering that predated actual violence, drawing parallels to chilling events in American history. But does this mean there's truth hiding somewhere in the noise? That's where it gets more complex. While no credible evidence supports the idea that Donald Trump was ever actually under threat during this latest rumor surge, the psychological effect is undeniable. It reminded millions of how quickly our online world can become a national mirror for fear, speculation, and unchecked narratives. More importantly, it became a test of how we, as citizens, handle viral information. Do we pause and investigate? Or do we share out of impulse, emotion, or echo chamber loyalty? The difference determines whether we're contributing to clarity or chaos. And amid all this, it's worth asking, who benefits from the spread of such rumors? Some argue it boosts visibility for political campaigns. Others say it provides content creators with easy clicks and monetization, and still others claim it's a calculated distraction from policy failures or scandals. But whatever the motivation, the public's reaction is real, and that's where the danger lies. Because in a world where trending status equals legitimacy for millions, all it takes is one well-edited video or one shocking headline to rewrite public reality, at least temporarily. And this isn't just a Trump thing. This could happen with any public figure, in any political climate, because the platforms we rely on have become engines for virality over veracity. But what makes this particular incident more dangerous is the polarization it touches. Trump remains a lightning rod in US politics, and any whisper of threat against him triggers extreme reactions, from fervent prayers to violent rhetoric. The emotional volatility is not just online, it spills into real-life protests, heated family debates, and even workplace arguments. That's why it's essential to recognize this not just as a one-time event, but a symptom of a much deeper issue in American media consumption. So what should we, as viewers, do the next time rumors like this start trending? Ask better questions. Look for original sources. Watch how language is framed. Does it ask, or does it declare? Is it driven by data or by emotion? Because once we become better at filtering, we become harder to manipulate, and that's the first step toward a healthier public discourse. The Donald Trump assassination rumor didn't need to be real to be powerful, it only needed to be believable. And in a country that increasingly values shareability over substance, that belief alone was enough to flood every feed, dominate every search result, and alter the national mood. As we move forward, this story will likely fade, but the pattern it revealed will remain, waiting for the next rumor to take its place. The challenge now isn't to prevent rumors entirely. That's impossible. The real challenge is to recognize their rise before they become our new reality. Because in the end, it's not about what happened. It's about what we believed happened, and what that belief cost us. Stay alert, stay skeptical, and most importantly, stay grounded in truth, because in a world of trending illusions, clarity is your greatest protection.